Hello and welcome to Mindful Monday. My name is Allison Knight and I am the health coach for Employee Health Center. I hope that everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving, even though it maybe looked different than it normally does. Maybe there were less people, maybe you didn't really celebrate at all. If you did celebrate, I hope that you practiced gratitude and you expressed the things that you were thankful for while acknowledging the true history of the holiday. And now today we're jumping back in with a self-compassion break. The document or mindfulness worksheet that I am utilizing from mindfulnessexercises.com is listed down below in the description box if you would like a copy of it or would like the script guide to do the self-compassion break yourself again. Which hopefully you decide to do, though it's a fairly easy exercise, so you probably won't need to use the worksheet more than a handful of times. So how often do we take pause from thinking, analyzing, and judging to practice self-compassion? Probably not that often. In fact, we very often have negative thoughts or say horrible things to ourselves in our heads that we would never say to someone else. For us, many of us, it's easier to cultivate loving, acceptance, compassion, understanding thoughts for another than it is to do the same kindness for ourselves. And so this practice is an invitation to offer those same feelings of acceptance, understanding, and love to ourselves, just as we would offer to another person or loved one. So this can be done in two ways. They recommend either setting up an alarm or certain times of day that you're going to allow yourself this self-compassion break so that it becomes part of your daily routine to offer that self-compassion to yourself. Or you can choose to remember that this is a good first line of defense for those moments when you do notice that you are having a lot of negative self-talk or negative self-thoughts about yourself, and utilizing it as that first line of defense. So when your alarm goes off or when you are feeling like you're starting to be overwhelmed by that negative self-talk, find a safe space, step aside, where you can comfortably close your eyes for a few moments. Close your eyes. Draw one or both hands and place them on your heart or your chest and take 3 full deep breaths. So using that breath as an anchor, bringing yourself back to the present, hopefully removing any negative thoughts or thoughts in general from your mind, and placing that hand on your chest can help you really feel the rise and the fall of your breath and help you connect with your body in that moment. Once you've done those breaths, take the time to acknowledge that you are struggling, offer yourself any kind words, compassion, support that you would offer a loved one or a friend who is struggling. Be there for yourself as a friend, holding yourself unconditionally for a few more full breaths. Offering yourself kind words, compassion, support, acceptance, and then take a few moments to silently repeat these phrases. I I honor and support myself. I love and accept myself. I practice peace and patience. I am worthy of my own compassion and kindness. Repeat these as many times as you feel called to, as many times as you feel is necessary for you to get that message through. And even though we'd like to use these when we do these self-compassion breaks, using one of these phrases might be helpful in that split-second moment when you recognize that you are having a lot of negative self-talk or self-doubt. Using these as a way to offer yourself that compassion. Take a final moment to offer yourself any other words that you feel you might need to hear in this moment. And when you're ready to carry on with your day, slowly open your eyes, carrying that self-compassion with you as you move forward. So again, creating this relationship with ourselves that we're being supportive and compassionate like we would with others. And by doing this, we can actually allow more meaningful relationships with others, as well as improve our own self-esteem, self-confidence, and our overall happiness. If you want to reflect on this exercise, how did it feel to practice this simple exercise of self-compassion, and how might you incorporate it into your daily routine? It's something that you might want to build in if self-compassion is something that you feel you are severely lacking in, and then hopefully it will just become part of your everyday daily routine. Next week we will be diving into yet another mindfulness practice for Mindful Monday. But today we are all done, and I hope that you offer yourself self-compassion and that you have a wonderful and mindful Monday.